This is a kind of a mini tour of Connie and I's favorite campsite. That's Castle Lake down there. Across the way over there is Coldwater Lake. That's the observatory there. Coldwater Lake. Swinging around to the north. Yep. Mount Rainier. Past that gnarly noble fir. Yeah, right there we have the appropriately named Castle Mountain. I have a feeling the camera's focusing on the tree, not the mountain. Spear Lake. Mount Adams right there. And of course, last but not least, St. Helens is right in your face from here. One hell of a viewpoint. Green Mountain Climber that got me here. Definitely, if you don't have a high clearance four-wheel drive, you're not going to get here, so don't even try. That knob right up behind my truck there, I've seen bull elk up in there, up on that knob before, several times. This year I happen to draw a bull tag for this area, so I'll be hunting up there, over there. All of this is area that I can hunt. That, folks, is some mountain goats. For sure, I've been watching them move around and stuff. I have no idea if video is going to show that or not. I'm at maximum 90 power zoom. Man, what are those things? I don't know how many miles away they are, but kind of on the west flank of Mount St. Helens. There's 3 goats there, and I've spotted a couple others up there, which is kind of interesting because when I first started seeing these guys up here, I wondered to myself, how in the hell did these goats survive the blast? You know, even here on the west and the south side didn't really get impacted hugely by the blast, but still there was a lot of massive, a lot of it doesn't even say it, massive amounts of ash and crap everywhere, and probably pretty much nothing survived. So I Googled it, and of course Google knows everything. And according to Google, these goats migrated here from Mount Adams, which I can see Mount Adams is kind of off to the right here, just over the, off to the left, just over the left shoulder of Mount St. Helens. It's a long ways away, so Those goats had to cover a lot of ground, forested grounds and river valleys and stuff to get here, which is pretty amazing and cool. I think I've been on them long enough by now you can see that these are not just white rocks because they're walking around and moving. I can see them in the viewfinder, but not sure how well this shows up. How well it's going to show up on the HD big screen TV. It might be interesting. Might be not, but anyway, we'll find out. So, for the sake of perspective, I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at. Yeah, there's those goats right up there in that little tiny little green spot. It's got to be 5 miles away or more, I don't know. That, of course, is Mount St. Helens. Pretty cool canyons coming off of this side. The headwaters of the South Fork of the Toutle. Swing around over to the north. Right there is Mount Adams. That's where those goats allegedly came from. Yes, I've been hearing some bugling for a while now. Been trying to find these elk, and finally, here they come. There's 5 elk on that hillside over there. I'm at max zoom, 90 power zoom, so I can't even see. Maybe I'll see later. I'm sure one of these is a bull. Maybe it's this one. This. If you can't see that road grade going across that ridge over there, I don't even know how to tell you.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Are there elk on it?
There's elk up above that road on the open hillside. There's like 6 elk over there. Here. Burn arcs.
Burn arcs. They help a lot, I hear.
Yeah, you'll see them. I can see it in my viewfinder on my camera.
You see the dirt patch on the tip where the road goes above the road grade?
They're up higher than that.
Okay. Are they close to the... Oh, there they are. Yeah. Fucking hey, aren't they all bulls? Jesus Christ.
I know. The sun, this late afternoon really lights them up. Late afternoon sun.
Shit, how come I couldn't see?
I know. You'd think you'd be able to see them with your naked eye. Once you see them in a binocs, it's so obvious.
There's one way behind, but shit, they all look like bulls in a glance.
They could be this time of year.
I saw your bull, though.
I've been hearing them bugling for about the last half hour, and I couldn't find them. And
5x5, dude.
on the way up,
He had 5 bitches with him. I had to see what they did to the honey hole. So I took those new logging roads out from below camp there.
yeah.
And I didn't go down below and around. I took the one up to the left. And the sun was in my eyes. But shit, as soon as I took the fork, there I saw one go off into the woods. I thought. I just thought it was one bull. But I got up over there and turned to the left over the crest. And there's one big bull. I don't know if he's a 5x5. It's hard for me to count. But he had 5 bitches running up the road in front of him. Going right into the honey hole, man.
Nice. Well, obviously you saw what they logged up there.
Yeah.
But they did not log my honey hole.
They didn't. It's right up to the edge. That's what I saw. Well, you saw it.
No, I heard them several times too. it took me forever to find them. And when that sun got low, it just lit them up on that hillside. I've actually never seen them on that knob before.
Me
Ever.
neither. Usually down way over there.
The morning light really sucks here for filming, so I pulled in behind this snag. One of many snags here from the blowout of Mount St. Helens in 1980. This side, you might be able to hear it. Way down in there though, it's the South Fork of the Toutle River. You can see the sediment plain down there still after all these years. In fact, zooming across, look at that bank right there. You can see how far up the sediment flow was, where it cut into the bottom of that cliff there and kind of eroded out the base of it. Pretty incredible. Lots of wildflowers. I don't know for sure. That might be ragweed, but anyway, all these blown off stumps, fields of flowers, and even 30 years later, the trees really haven't reclaimed this. A few here and there. You get on the back side, protected side of the ridges, and there's lots of forest. I gotta go up that ridge up there, swing across the side of that hill. Our camp is over there somewhere. I think it's right on that hill right there. And over to this side, not all that scenic. There's a haze or something in the air this morning. I don't know if it's dust or smoke or what it is. Might be a wildfire going on somewhere. That's all North Fork drainage on that side. Well, so earlier I was talking about the mist or the dust or the smoke, whatever it was. Now I know what it is. There's a whole bunch of rocks rolling down off the one of the ravines on the side of the mountain up there, and it's just kicking up tremendous amounts of this volcanic ash. Just fills the air. County's been picking huckleberries up there. Got a bucket full. Altogether we probably have, shoot, at least 2 gallons, probably 2.5 gallons, so like 12, 13 pounds, something like that. And we still got another day to pick, so it's going to be a good year. Say hi to the YouTube fans.
Howdy, YouTube fans. It looks like I found a nice spot in the shade there.
Yeah,
Join you.
take a load off for a little while.